That's changed. That's a house that wasn't there when I was smaller. It's way up on the hill behind my aunt's house. Or should I say my last blood aunt's house. Yeah, about time I came up to the tour of Villecco Road. Hear that breeze I used to hear all the time, howling in the winter, cold, hot in the summer. The highways still haven't come close enough to this place. Don't even have cable TV. Satellite can get here. Building's new. That's right by the crossing. Doo-doo-doo. Dead end children at play. Yeah. Wow. This is the newest post office. It's one of a kind. Post office of this zip code. As a child, there was a house here. House that belonged to a former railroad worker, Seymour DeVillo, with his son Teddy. D&H railroad worker, retired. That house is essentially, that house and garage, even the garage is essentially the same as years ago. The house too. Except, well, I think it got a new roof. Other than that, it's the same. Of course, behind us there used to be a church, but the church burned down. Meantime. Had Villecco Road. Let's come over here. This is Wholetailing Road. And the reason I know it's pronounced wholetailing is because I remember that back down this road there's a farm, and the farm's still out there. Not sure if I got a picture of it when I was up on the tracks or not. Maybe not, but the farm is still out there. The road's still a dead end. And of course this mobile home came in after I grew up. People who originally put that in are gone, but the mobile home's still there, survives them. Big field up on the hill belongs with the farm. I remember there used to be a lady named Emma Wholetailing that lived here, and now the road bears her last name. And one thing I remember distinguishing about the farm was there used to be another barn to the left. I think that's a new barn to replace it, but the house, when I was a child, the kitchen was so old it still had the old hand pump. I saw one of those recently at a museum down in Pennsylvania, the old hand pump. It reminded me very much of the wholetailing farmhouse. And of course, the tar I just stepped in and stuck to my sneakers reminds me of the old place, that's for sure. Yeah, this was an Italian lady named Genofa Martucci. She's gone now too, her and her husband both. Her husband built the garage, and the garage survived both of them. It looks like it's getting a little worse for the wear. Now, let's come over here when I was a child. This was the post office. Now it's posted and unoccupied. When they first put it in, it didn't used to have a bathroom. So the postmaster would have to run from here over to here to go to the bathroom. In the meantime, we put up the old, this is the old house that was Champeau's house when I was growing up. Although when I was really young, a lady named Georgie used to live there. I was very small. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, the old place is still here. Janet, Tommy, Denise Champeau. Well, Denise might have a different name by now, since Tommy and Denise are both grown up. We're speaking of change. Aunt Margie used to live down here. This white place. She's left us. Her daughter Susie still lives across the road in what was the Hawkins place. And before that, the Beeman place. My cousin's still in the yellow place on the right. She actually grew up there at the same time I did. And the yellow place down further is still the Rowe residence. I remember the Rows well. But I remember this used to say Toma Post Office. Oh, maybe the electric wires are still hooked up because it really doesn't look like it's been used in years now. Since they put in a new one. And that vacant greenery next door to this house right here is where the Tunnel United Methodist Church used to reside. Now just a green space. Just down from Wholetailing Road. This railroad sign looks exactly the same. Might even be the same. Those posts are sure rusted enough. freeze unsafe closures now. Bloom Developmental Centers. Reckless closure. Protect our community. That's a commercial for you folks who are involved with New York State government. And I don't agree with the closure myself, but my opinion doesn't matter. Theirs does. And then, of course, we have the Friends of Natural Gas New York. God, is there natural gas under here? Could be. No, I never thought about something like that being underneath this area when I was growing up. Never did. Could be here. Maybe this is on Marcellus Shale for all I know. Natural gas we thought about when we were kids was good old-fashioned baked beans, and boy, we used to have those suckers. That was natural gas. Of course, there's People's Natural Gas Stadium down in Pennsylvania, but that's not that kind of natural gas. Well, enough of the tour for today. Hope you enjoyed it.